Guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. And in today's video, I'm gonna be doing a story time on my paranormal experiences. I know not everybody believes in ghosts, but I do. I've had way too many experiences and feelings of ghosts around me. So if you don't believe in ghosts, I mean, that's you, but I do. So if you want to keep watching. Okay, so the first case of anything ever happening, anything ever coming into my life was I was really little and my family decided to go to a psychic. I don't condone psychics, mediums, all those fortune tellers. I really don't believe in those stuff, and I don't think they're good for you, if you know what I mean. So they went to a psychic for personal reasons. And the psychic lady told me that I have gifts, and I don't know what kind of gifts she was talking about, but I'm gonna let that be because I'm not gonna have to find out about all that stuff. So she told me that I had gifts. So I was like, obviously I wasn't like anything because I was really little, so I don't remember this, but that's just what my mom told me. So in my old house, I actually experienced another experience. I experienced another experience where my uncle, who had passed away, he had passed away a couple years before that. I never met him, but obviously I've heard a lot about him because he's my uncle. I don't know what I was, the age before 5, so any age before 5, I really don't remember what age I was, but I was in the living room just chilling, watching TV, and I actually saw my uncle in the window waving at me, saying hi. I was waving back. I was talking to him. I don't think he was talking. I think he was just waving at me. But I was talking to him like, oh, hey. I was like, hey. And I was telling my family, like, it's my uncle. And I was just waving at him. That's just so crazy to me. That's so crazy. Like, I really saw my uncle in the window waving at me. Like, that's so weird to me to this day. That's so weird that I saw a dead person. Actually, like, I physically saw him. That's one incident from when I was very little. So I don't know, that's so weird. I don't know, that's so creepy. So my next experience is the main story. So it all started with my brother, who was, he was coming in for the night, but he decided to go in the kitchen, like clean up the kitchen, and he turned the light off for the kitchen, and the light turned back on. So when you're young, you're like, oh my god, it's a ghost. So he ran up and he told us, like, oh my god, the kitchen light came back on after I just turned it off. And at this time, my cousins lived with me. We ran to my mom's room and we're like, oh my god, like, it's a ghost, like, what are we gonna do? And we were just like talking about that for a little bit, and then we decided to have like a stakeout in my cousin's old room. So we played like a little stakeout, and we just were basically just watching TV. That was our stakeout, and we were just looking around to see if anything else was gonna happen. So we brought a chair up from downstairs to the room to put it behind the door. So this type of door is like, it already closes, like it doesn't swing open, like it closes. It doesn't have a lock, but it closes like as if it had a lock. So we put the chair behind the door to like be its lock, and and we were just watching Nick at Night. If y'all remember Nick at Night, that was my show. The Nanny, that was the show we were watching. That was my show. If y'all like The Nanny, leave a like and leave a comment if y'all like The Nanny. So we're just watching that, and we're just like joking around, like, oh, what are we gonna do when the ghost comes? Like we were just like playing around, messing around. So we decided, well, we're like little kids, so we're like, let's go to sleep because we can't stay up for that long. So we decided to go to sleep. And so it's like, I don't know what time it is in the morning, but I was woken up out of my sleep because I felt a draft on my body from the cold. Like, I felt a wind draft on my body, and I'm like, hold up, I had a blanket on before I went to sleep, so why is it cold? I always go to sleep with a blanket. I can't go to sleep with no blanket, even if it's hot outside. If it's cold, it doesn't matter. I go to sleep with a blanket on. I have to go to sleep with a blanket and the TV on. Just if anybody else is like that, why is that? Why can't you go to sleep without the TV on? I have to have noise in the background. But that's besides the point. So I look over and I see the chair is not behind the door anymore. And I'm like, what is going on? Who came in? Like, the ghost actually is here. Who came in this house? Who came in the room? I was so scared. So, and this type of door, like, you can't like open it from the outside. It has a chair in front of it. So anyway, I just try to grab the covers because I want to go back to sleep and I was cold. I try to grab the covers and I hear like a groan and the covers pulling back. Now this was a big blanket, so I'm like, what is going on? I don't know what that was. I don't know what ghost decided they wanted to come and sleep with us tonight, but I said, okay, you can do what you want. I just rolled right back over and closed my eyes and went right back to sleep. I didn't want to find out what that was because I'm really a scaredy cat. Like, I get scared. Like, you could literally do anything and I'll be scared. Like, you could really pop up and I'll just scream. Like, I get scared really easily. So it's the next morning. I think it was like a Sunday, actually. I think it was a Sunday. So I asked my aunt, like, did you come home last night? Was that you that like pulled the blanket? She was like, no, I didn't come home. So this was just weighing on my mind like the whole morning. Like, what was that? Like, I know that was not a ghost. Like, I know God would not do that to me and have me almost having a tug of war with a ghost, but I lost the battle. I lost. The ghost got that. So then I still don't know to this day what happened. I don't want to know. This house is very haunted. Example, my next story. This experience happened when I was in 4th grade, getting ready for school in the morning. Of course, it was in the morning, but so I was in my mom's room trying to steal some socks because that's where all my and now the door is opening. See, this is why this stuff don't need to be happening. Okay, but anyway, so I was gonna get some socks and I'm just looking for socks, and all of a sudden I hear a voice, like a man voice, and that says, "Get out." And when I tell you, I ran out. I didn't even just I ran out because I'm like, that was not about to happen. Like, I ran out and I told my mom, like, I just heard a ghost say, "Get out." And she was like, well, maybe you should because you got to get ready for school. She didn't even take me serious at all. To this day, it was a ghost. So clearly, it was a ghost. What else could it have been? It was literally someone to say, "Get out." So if you don't believe in ghosts, that's a prime example of a ghost telling me to get out of my house. So I got out. I just got out. And from that day, I haven't had too many experiences. I've had like little stuff, but nothing like too crazy to be worried about. But I don't play about ghosts. I don't play ghosts. I love all that scary stuff, but I don't want any of that scary stuff happening to me. But if any of that happened to you, leave a comment down below because I would love to know. I love like ghost stories. So if that's happened to you before, leave a like, comment, and subscribe.